Hey, what's up?
Ron Scott. Oh, I tried to unmute him and then he unmuted. What is he doing? Tried to unmute him. He's got himself muted. That's the way he's going to roll today. What's up, everybody? It is Music Therapy Labs here on the... How do I do this? Oh, God, he's going to... Dude, if you do that all throughout the whole show, I'm going to have to do something with this.
hey, wait. I did make one for
Just
you.
fair warning.
I made one for you. Listen.
Save
right,
it.
ready?
Save it. Do you want to do it now or you want to save it?
We'll do it now because.
All right, let me intro the show and then do it.
Mm.
All right, this is the Gear and Demo show, a day late and at a weird time, 12:30 p.m. on a Friday, because why not? It's hot. I'm in the middle of the hot room here. I turned the AC on a little bit and didn't do that much. And I got home about, what, 30 minutes or so ago. I had a little chance to hook things up, so that'll be nice. We'll listen to the Walking on the Moon pedal that I got recently replaced. You know, right, Johnny?
Nice.
And I'm running that
cool.
out of a OD1, one of the, I guess they remade the original circuit of the original OD1 back in the 2000s or something like that. And my friend Anonymous sent me that one along with some other cool stuff. And then I have it going through the Jam Pedals Delay Llama Extreme, because we want some extreme delay sounds today, right? And we got Ron Gunner here and Johnny
Hello,
Bean
everybody.
As co-host. And I did invite Akiers. He said he's going to possibly pop in. He's on his way.
He said he's on his way. He's in the chat.
Right on. He is in the chat. And welcome, Janice and Mark. Mark's gas station, I think I saw him. Yep. We got Keith H here as well as Mad Musician Magician. Janice, Lala, the hostess with the mostest, goddess of the guitar, right? Who else we got on here? I think Matt Stewart was the first one in. I think I mentioned that, didn't I? If I didn't, Matt Stewart says, "Happy Friday, everybody." And then Keith H, dude, you rock, bro. Good to see you. He says, this is a weird one, right? In the afternoon on a Friday, but couldn't take the day off yesterday. Couldn't really take the day off yet today, but I got a half day of work in, and then here I am. So away it goes now. Ron, if you want to go hit that button, whatever it is, let's hear it.
All right, you like this?
I feel the power of the Force coursing through me as I grip the new guitar. A Vader series forged with the strength of the dark side.
There you go.
Nice. There you go. What is it? Repeats the last, like anytime it repeats the last word or two, right?
Yeah, I gotta trim it some.
You gotta trim it down. Manscape that baby. Anyway, so here we are, everybody. I know, Johnny. I am partaking in a little bit of the Yellow Submarine today, just so you all know. It is Friday after all. It's the weekend, and today it's going to be a special day. Special weekend, having some family time. It's going to be nice. We play some golf at the Olympic Club today, Johnny. No, not today. Sunday. I'm so excited about it. I'm like, I want to be there now. Sunday. I haven't been there since I was 12.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got to do oh no sound. Hold on. Open the blast doors to the Olympic Club for lads. That's right, you guys. So I got this thing. Oh God, it's gonna be the whole show. I got the headless Kiesel. Let me solo myself. Everyone's seen this already, right? Dan, have you seen it? Yeah, hey, exactly. Dan. What's going on here on a Friday afternoon, right? Everyone's saying hi to each other. So I did not have time last night. I've been working some late hours on some jobs, and it's all helped pay for this and much, much more. As they say, many more things. I went a little bit crazy on Amazon Day, ordered a bunch of stuff. Hey, Scott Nickerson, what's up? Saying hi to everyone in the chat here.
Scotty.
Hey, Scott.
Well, to us, and then some people in the chat. And then, and yeah, I went a little crazy even on this thing. But to be honest with you, look at that thing. I had to give it a cool name, and because it is a Vader, and I love the Vader character in the second episode, if you want to call it the second episode. It's actually the fifth episode of the Star Wars saga. I decided to call it the HOTH because it is kind of crystally looking pearl white neck through construction. Look at that pearl there on the neck, just shining at you, right? I love this body's cutaways, even though not crazy about this thing here. It makes it a lot easier to do upward pulls or weird fluttering things, and it has these two little, I guess, strap, nibs or whatever you call them, buttons. You can stand this thing up anywhere. It doesn't fall over because it just stands right up as long as you can lean it on something. And I got to tell you, I went with the beryllium in the neck pickups that Kiesel makes, and their lithium pickups, humbucker in the bridge. So it's a single hum setup, has a different kind of a look. It really was fashioned after a guitar that I owned right from the get-go. I don't know if you remember pictures of that. Johnny, do you remember any of the pictures I showed of the Gibson Super Strat I bought in 1988, made by Wayne Robert Charvel, the SR71
was it the one
WRC.
you got? Was it the one that you got at Guitar Showcase?
Yeah, the one that I got there, and it was stolen. As a matter of fact, there's one up for sale on Reverb right now. You guys want to take a look at that just to see what these things were like?
Sure.
Because I have it in my favorites there. Let's see. SR71. Let's see, that brings us a 37 results for an SR71. All right, so they have a weird one there that's like $18,000. It's one of the same setup, but it's got this weird foiling kind of thing on it. You guys want to see that? Kind of strange looking. But this is pretty much the same thing as I had, except this one has this unique top on it. Let's see, bring that puppy in there. Look at that thing.
Oh, I'm thinking we
showed
looked at
that
one of
night,
these.
Johnny.
I think we looked at
that one,
that
exact
before.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should I bring it bigger?
Buy it live?
Yeah, right. I haven't been working that much.
$17,000?
Yeah, so this one, because of that unique finish, it's a prototype, the SR71 WRC. What's up? Akirs is in the house.
Hey. What the heck is this thing?
This is the WRC, Wayne Robert Charvel designed SR71, named after the Black Hawk spy jet.
So is that the real ice crystal guitar?
Now that's the real ice crystal guitar. Exactly.
$17,000.
Now this doesn't quite have that same kind of crystalline kind of thing as that does, but it's got kind of a white crystal look, right? The diamond white pearl that Kiesel makes.
So that only cost you $15,000, right?
No, thank God not. That's what's great about Kiesel, you guys. So Kiesel will make you a custom guitar like this, pretty much to your liking. I mean, I can imagine if you want other pickups and things like that, you can do that, right? Octo, I wanted Octo in here because he knows.
Yeah,
Kiesel, he's been a big fan.
They have a thing where they charge you $50 or whatever, and you can send in your own pickups, and they'll install them for you and whatever. So it's
right.
Just,
and I think they do that better nowadays, right, Johnny? Oh my God. Yeah. From what I understand, in the past, not everyone had success with these kinds of things, and there was a lot of hoo-ha about that in Johnny's show early on.
There was, Kiesel's been fairly open about that. It's just they don't advertise it because they don't want to speak badly on their brand, but they have talked about it, how they had to replace a lot of people because they just weren't getting it done. They weren't good customer service reps, and they weren't communicating well enough with the customers and not making people happy. So they changed up a lot of the personnel and really aimed towards customer service, and I think they've really done a good job.
Absolutely. I think that was one of the things we really got out of the Kiesel Connect event. Johnny, I know you were pretty busy at NAMM, on that Saturday when we went down to Kiesel. What did you do at NAMM? Like, what did you have going on that day?
I live streamed the entire thing. You can watch it on my channel.
There you go. Everybody check that out.
He was walking around like this.
And some people that were looking for you couldn't even find you, even though you were live streaming and showing where you were every minute.
Wow.
just saying.
Those guys are all talk, Laz. You know that.
I'm just making a point to those guys.
I like the shirt, by the way, Laz. Anyway. I didn't mention that yet.
Yeah, I got this that day, and they were $25. I couldn't believe that. This shirt, it's like a shop shirt, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a
something
great
like
deal.
this, you buy
Wow.
one of these things, man. They don't cost you $25. But damn.
That's actually really cool.
Doesn't it have the name on the back too, or something? Yeah, hold on, it says Carvin or something.
Dude, be careful wearing that next time you go there. They won't let you leave because they'll think you work there.
Hey, I'm all right with that. I'll
I'm
do
on
a
lunch.
special tour.
Be like, where are you going? Get back to work.
Special tour.
Snap.
So, you know, I thought I would do a couple cool things for the deep dive today. One of them would be maybe weighing this thing to see how much it weighs. Would you like to find out what the weight on this thing is? Things like
Yeah,
that.
we should do some guesses on that one.
Yeah, let's do. Should I do a poll? How do I do a poll?
I'm going to say 5.2.
Yeah, it's a pretty good guess. I would guess it's probably around there. How do I do a poll, Johnny? I have to go to brands or something like that?
No,
Only because
YouTube.
I've played it, I would think it's a little
Oh,
heavier.
I have to do it
than-
on YouTube. Oh, I'd have to have
Yeah.
YouTube open on the computer.
I have an advantage. I think it's about 6, would be my guess.
Yeah, you might be right, but it is headless. But I think you're right because this does have the trim. You know, it does have the ebony. Yeah, well, who knows? But we'll do that. So people in the chat, if you want to throw a chat guess in there, maybe we'll do a giveaway that I'll send this coming week. I'm taking Monday off. Johnny, just so you know, I'm taking Monday off. You're coming over if you want to. And I'm going to get all the packages ready to ship out, including the one that somebody wins today. And whoever guesses, it has to be, the ounces have to be correct as well. So it has to be the weight in pounds and ounces. And at the end of the show, we'll look back over the because people will pop in later on. We'll do it at the end, right? And we'll go over everything, and whoever wins wins.
Well, I would say
Now-
if we're gonna do it that way, hold your guesses to the end, so you don't have to scroll through the whole episode.
You could, yeah.
That's up to you. Just an idea.
You might be right. I don't think it disappears, right? I can access to the very beginning, from what I understand. But anyway, you might be right. But point being is, go ahead and do your guesses if you want. As many guesses as you can. Throw them out there. Now, if people are guessing the same weight, then we're gonna have to put the name of wheels on the show and spin it at the end of the show. So, Pantera, dude, I love Matt Stewart's Pantera. That's awesome, dude. Pantera rocks. Anyway, yeah, so I think that would be a fun giveaway. And then what should we give away? Maybe I'll give away something from NAM, something fun from NAM. Since I'm playing through some vintage style Celestion speakers out of that JTM right now, we'll give away this little fidgety like soccer ball, because you know the British, they like
That's the
what they call football.
That's the relief squeezing ball.
Yeah,
Stress
that's how you.
reliever.
If you need relief from your neck, squeezing the neck's not going to give you relief, but you can squeeze the Celestian ball. There you go. All right, so we'll
You
give
get
that
to
away.
Squeeze Laz's
good-
ball right here.
Oh my God! I was asking my sweetie this morning, what do they call
Oh,
the ball
I
in
thought you meant to
Spanish?
squeeze 'em.
Pelota. And I said, why do they call it eggs, like huevos? And I'm like, what's the real term for that thing? And she says, testiculas. Testiculas or los. I don't know. Las los. I guess it's got to be los. Testiculos, no? But it's a guy thing. Because I'm like, why do they call it huevos if there's no huevos in there? Anyway, too much information, Laz. All right. Anyway, BC Rich is also here. What's up?
I was
Ian's
asking the
Guitar
real
Shack.
questions.
Yeah, the tough questions. So, you know,
Ian.
we'll just reiterate this throughout the show. Guess the weight of this guitar with the strap on. Okay,
Oh!
including the strap.
Come on.
Right, Johnny? Because you like the strap on, right? Including the strap, because that way we have
Dude,
something to hold
And
it
you want me
by.
to come over there on Monday too, man. Come on.
I actually asked you to join us on a trip to LA to stay overnight at the bunk bed place for the LA
Yeah, I
Inglewood
said I would.
ES
I
Center
said I'll
show.
go.
So Johnny's gonna go, Brent's gonna go, Mr. Mike, I don't think he's gonna make it. Ron just left, so he's out of the picture. No, oh, I thought you left. I'm like, dude, you're leaning down so far. All I see is like the top of your hat. That was
I
funny.
was just fixing something here.
That was hilarious. So that's going to be awesome because that same weekend, Sammy's Best of All Worlds Tour show is going to be at the Concord Pavilion here in the area. I mean, it's literally like 30 minutes away from where I live practically. right? Maybe 45 minutes. Anyway, and then we're gonna head down to LA because Amanda Peters is getting together with Lori Tucker and some other people. We got to hook up with them and have some fun somewhere in the Los Angeles area. Like maybe we got to go to Norman's Rare Guitars and hang out a little bit. Maybe the Guitar Center or something like that. Maybe even go to Funko Pop Land and build a new Funko Pop.
We need to go to the wine display.
Oh, you know what? I might have to do that. You're absolutely right. It's a weekday. It'll be open.
That's a
All
lot.
right, I'm going to do that, and then I'll order.
That's
And then I'm going to
lot of
order.
stuff,
I
Les.
know. And then I'm going to order the wine for
And
you.
he wanted
Ryan.
to
I'll
drive
just
back
send it
the
to
same
you,
day.
and then whenever you
Remember
can,
you
you
saying
send me the
that?
money. What's that?
Thank you.
Anyway,
Yes.
yes. Anyway, let's get to the bottom of the chat here. Louis
I've been
Varela is also Villarreal
I've been considering changing my name again
Villarreal.
on here.
instead of Octo.
Yeah.
You're gonna call yourself Poo Octo.
No.
Octopoo.
Octopoo. Octopoos.
Octopus.
Zach is also in the house. Zach Attack is back. What's up, Zach Attack? Thank you for joining us here. All right. Yeah, so back to this guitar. So the Gibsar SR71 was the first electric guitar I ever bought, but it wasn't this expensive version. It was a different one. Let's see if I can find
It
that
was half price.
here. Yeah, half price.
See, but that material there looks like the knobs on your guitar, not the finish.
Right. The one that I originally had was a white Gibson SR71. Let's see if we can find it. I'm looking. Oh, they don't show it. You know, I might need to log in and see if I can log into that. See if I could find my. I'm going to go to my favorites, and it should be there. Okay, there it is. There we go. Now this one here is. Let's get rid of this thing here. Get rid of that thing there, and I got to get rid of this thing there. Wow, all this stuff to present something. Stop screen. Got to redo
Johnny's
the
like,
represent the screen. I got to share another screen. Johnny knows what this is all
I know
about.
that.
What?
I got that
Not that
routine
one.
down.
Oh, this is so annoying. Hold on, back. How did that?
See, everything Laz is saying out loud, you want to think in your head, but not say on the actual show.
I'm saying it, Johnny.
You want to actually be like, you know,
I wanna
talking about whatever the show's about.
I wanna,
and
like,
everything you're
pretend.
thinking, you want to figure all that out.
Yeah, you're right.
Laz is like a campy YouTube show where it's like
Exactly,
you do all the
campy.
things you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
You just roll with it.
I just roll with it. All right, here we go. Let's, Johnny. That's funny. All right, so I gotta pick the correct thing. So
I've
I
got
gotta
some
stop
gear
it
show and
there.
tell
That's what she
today
said.
too.
You do? Okay, why don't you do that while we'll do this?
Okay. So first thing, I got this guy, Keeley Noble Screamer.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Really good
Dude.
pedal. I was kind of skeptical about these.
Oops.
But this thing sounds really, really good. And even mixing up the tone and the drive switches here, getting the in-between sounds, or basically the drive section of one into the tone stack of the other. It's fun. It's a cool little pedal. It does the low gain stuff really, really well, and the medium gain stuff does really well too.
I like how
And
it's got to show it up to the screen and like don't move it around so much, and then show like it's a wedge shape, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of the
Little bit of a
old
wedge.
Rats.
Right.
You know,
It's
those
got,
rat pedals.
those
got
cool
the
kind of
same-
witch
it comes
hatty
apart
kind of
the
like
same way too. Like comes apart this way.
nice, and it's got kind of like a witch hatty style kind of aluminum, I would guess, right? Knobs there.
There's some kind of aluminum, I think.
Bring it closer, and let's see those little switches. So we got a
So-
tone switch on the left.
So that's
And
the
a
tone
drive
stack
switch.
switch and then the drive stack switch. So you have your tone stack. You can either go between Tube Screamer or the OD section. The OD is the Nobles overdrive.
Oh, so is that like choosing which one is stacked into what direction, like on top of what, right? Which
it's
one's
like
first
so.
and last? Or...
So the tone stack on this. So basically, you know how Tube Screamers are mid hump. So that's what you get when you have it in Tube Screamer mode. And when you go up to the Nobles, you get more bass end, more high end kind of thing.
Okay. So in other words, you can adjust the tone on the either TS or Noble's version, and then you can adjust separately the drive on either the TS
Yep.
or Noble one. You could choose which one you want to be into which one, and then by that
Yeah.
adjust that. And can you
Yeah,
adjust
so
those
you
settings? Like, let's say you switch it on to the OD, I mean the Nobles, right? And you have that adjustment for the drive. If you switch it then down to the TS, can you then separately switch that, or is that going to be you're choosing one or the other only? That's it. In other words, can you blend those two at the drive section?
No,
Probably not,
ultimately
right?
you only get one drive sound.
Okay.
It's
That
just a
makes
matter
sense.
of which one
Yeah.
you want to go with.
Cool. And it is a Keeley pedal.
Yep. Yeah,
So
right
this
there.
is a Keeley pedal. So Robert Keeley knows.
Barely see it,
what
but
he's
you
doing.
kind of see it made in the USA right there.
Right. Pooh is
What's-
saying, bring it.
What's that sell for?
I would guess about $199.
These are 200 brand new, but
Mhm.
I got this for $125 on the used market.
Dang.
Did
Did you get it
if
with
you could find, I
Did you
want to
get
get one
the
of the
box?
Blues Breaker ones now. No, it didn't have the box. I think that's why it was cheaper.
Right. Yeah.
This thing, this is my recommendation for the day here.
Ooh,
This,
recommendation for the day.
Gator Cases
Wow.
Power 8 power supply. These are only $120, and they have
How many?
full. It has 8 outputs that are. They have a little mini. Oh, let me show you. Has little mini toggles on it, so you can switch
can
it
switch 'em.
between 12 volts, 9 volts, 18 volts, whatever.
Oh,
And,
that's really cool. That's cheap for something that does all that. And how many
yeah, and
outputs? Like 8?
it has a full PCIe output, so it has
Nice.
ground. And yeah, it has 8 outputs, and there's a variable voltage switch here, so you can plug that into your fuzz and run the voltage down if you want.
Oh, that is super cool, man.
And it's really heavy duty.
So who makes that?
It's Gator Cases.
Oh, Gator. All right. Look, it's got the Gator on the top. It's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like it.
I was just blown away by the specs of it, so I traded in my Voodoo Lab. I had the ISO 5, and that's really only a 4 output power supply. So I was looking for something that I'd be able to expand my board a little bit, and so
Yeah, and then you don't have to worry about like what pedal you're going to throw on there, because that thing could pretty much power anything from 18 to 9 volts, and even take the voltage down if you want to use it through a fuzz, or a Germanium type of fuzz, or something that really works well with lower voltage kind of.
The lower voltage stuff with fuzzes can be really fun. It's
Right?
You can get some unique sounds out of them. That's you can start getting those the octaves coming in and stuff, and just it's cool.
You're making me
So, yeah, I
wishing
highly
that I had
recommend this
hooked
one.
up a fuzz to the pedals set
And
up over here.
what's cool about this too is it comes with every possible cable you could need. It doesn't just come with the standard cables. It comes with like polarity cables, different like 18 volt cables, and all that. It has everything you could possibly need in here.
Nice.
And like I said, for $120, as far as power supplies go, that's a really good deal, I think.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you.
And I feel like this thing, like I said, it's 30.
Thanks for sharing, man. We'll give that an oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's get back to this puppy here. Check this thing out. All right, so this was exactly the guitar that I had. So ebony fretboard, right? Pearloid dots. Look at that really cool headstock with the Gibson scroll logo on there. Notice that headstock shape. Really cool, right? That might have been a Charvel neck that went onto this Gibson, because it didn't feel like any Gibson neck that I ever picked up. The truss rod cover, truss rod cover. Let me get back to that. I'm using a touch screen and it's not as easy to do. Truss rod cover says WRC on there. I don't know if you can make that out. That's the closest I can get. You guys see that all right, or am I not sharing?
I think you're sharing the wrong window.
Oh, I might be. Okay, let's go to this.
It'll say share. Look, at the window you're looking at, it'll say share this tab instead.
Okay, yeah. Let me close this other one, because it's yeah, you're right. All right, here we go. Let me go back into this here. All right, so now you can see me
There you go.
scrolling. Yeah, there we go. Okay, see, it has a Gibson, a Gibson scroll logo, and the truss rod cover says WRC. Why
That's
they're
cool.
playing it through like a Fender, Blues Deluxe, I don't know, because honestly, this is a shredder of an amp, but with pedals.
Guitar.
And this is a pretty nice one, and I've thought of several times. I thought about buying this one, even though it's $2,000.
No, don't do that.
But notice the switching system there. Oh, damn it! It keeps doing this. Go back to this thing. I keep touching the touch screen. All right, notice the switching system there, right? So it's got a switch at the top that basically takes you directly to the humbucker, no matter what other
You're
switches you
stuck
have.
on the paragraph, Les.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I think you're looking at a different screen. There you go. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
Hold on.
Yeah. If you want to click on one of those images there,
You
and
see
then
that?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we
we
can
go.
see it.
All right, now you can see it. All right, sorry. Yeah. What happened is I touched the screen with another part of my hand, and it's a touch screen, so it did that. I should just use the mouse, but I like using the touch screen. Anyway, you notice the switches there. The top switch is the always on humbucker. Okay. Right next to the volume knob, which is not right on top of the humbucking EMGs. These are active EMGs in there. And it's got a Kaler spider bridge. So back in 1988, when they made these, I think from 86 to 89, I believe, they could not put a Floyd Rose at that time, right? Because they weren't doing the licensing Floyd Rose thing yet. Johnny, you probably know who. Ron, you probably know too. Who had the Floyd Rose like wrapped up? Was it Kramer or somebody
That
else?
was Ibanez.
Ibanez? No, they had
no,
their
Kramer.
Yeah.
Kramer
had
Kramer was
locked
using
in.
Floyd Rose stuff throughout the 80s, and then into the early 90s, Fender was using Floyd.
Right.
But I thought that was the whole reason Steve Vai was with Ibanez, was because of the Floyd Rose.
No, they had
the
an
Low Pro
Ibanez.
Edge.
They had, it was like a licensed Floyd.
Yeah, they did the kind of. Isn't that what
And
became the Low Pro Edge?
Charvel and Jackson had the Jackson J. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It was their version of a Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
there's a whole bunch of different ones that are out there.
Well, I know ESPs have had them for a while too.
Well, when I got my '87 ESP M1 Custom, it came with an ESP chrome tremolo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I ordered a black Floyd to put on it. And I don't have the guitar anymore, sadly, but I still have the ESP tremolo.
Interesting, because I must have been misinformed, because I remember, because Kiesel is, I'm a big Kiesel fan, and Kiesel has, the ability to put Floyd Roses on their guitars, but they said that I remember them saying that they had trouble getting that someone essentially had it covered up, and they couldn't put it on their guitars until a certain date passed, and then it became available again. Or I can't remember who it was, though. I was thinking it was Ibanez, but it must have been ESP or somebody.
So it has this. I thought that bridge was actually fairly decent. I used this guitar in the studio a lot, and back then I was pretty, total beginner on guitar, and still writing songs on guitar, and I didn't have too much trouble figuring out, working with a Floyd style guitar. I mean, I didn't go whammy happy like Steve Vai or nothing like that, but the bottom line is I managed, to use the tuners, the little fine tuners. It's pretty much like a Floyd. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed the shape of the body, how it has kind of like these two angled wedgy kind of directions going from the center. It's a bolt-on guitar, but you notice how it kind of goes to a thinner profile. Let me show you guys. One of the things I really loved about this guitar was that thinner profile kind of thing. I don't know if it shows it here a little bit better, maybe here. It's hard to tell, but see how thin it gets to the edges?
Yeah.
Further down you go, you can really see that little line right there. See that?
So
Yeah.
that would make it kind
Light
of
and
like
easy to
an
play.
archtop, kind of.
Little bit, in the sense that in the center you have everything straight
Yeah, then it
going,
drops
you know,
down.
to the neck. Yeah.
Kiesel makes
And,
a headless guitar that really reminds me of that. Honestly,
mhm.
it's a artist signature model called the LM6, or no, what is it called? The CL6, Chris Letchford 6. It has the same kind of horns, those same like kind of almost exaggerated horns, double cut. It's kind of a similar thing. It reminds me of it anyway. Just the horns, really.
Now this one is what they call a oops. Let's go back again. Did it again. This one is a showcase model.
Isn't that a song?
Right. You guys see that sticker on the back there? It says showcase. I think it's like a custom that they made. I think he put like a little line over the serial number, probably because it's a stolen guitar. No. Mine actually was stolen, but I know that this is not it, because there are things about mine that are unique, that like damage that happened to it that I can recognize right away. And this one has all this like damage to the finish, and this is why I wouldn't pay that money for that. If I saw one that was in better, really all these like little cracks and stuff.
Yeah, that's all fixable. Sand it down, repaint it.
Well, yeah, if you want to repaint it, but the whole idea is to have the original.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't pay that much for that model, no matter what condition it was in. $2,000's a lot for.
Right. Well,
I wouldn't pay that if it was free.
For me, it's because of its nostalgic, sentimental value.
I know,
to
but
me.
don't let someone else capitalize on your sentimental.
Well, this
feelings.
has been on this same price here for a very, 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 very long time, and it has
3
not
years
gone
ago,
down. Yeah. So if I offered $1,200 for it, I'd see if the guy would bite on it. He might not, but it's been sitting there forever. But compared to this other one that they had, right? It's a better price.
$1,200 would be totally reasonable for something like that.
Yeah, something
$1,200 is reasonable.
age. But it is a unique guitar, so I just thought I'd show you guys. That is what inspired this guitar right here.
For
right?
$2,000, you can almost buy a brand new Les Paul.
So now you guys can kind of see what I was going for. The white with the black. The only difference here is that the pickups are white instead of black. It's not EMGs or active pickups. It has a different type of switching system, obviously, and it has the knurled knobs, but I had the pearl put on top because I think it just looks kick-ass like this.
And it looks cleaner without all the dip switches, truthfully.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, those things, when you strum or you're jumping around and stuff, you're going to dig into your fingers with those things pretty, it's pretty bad. It's not something that you'd want to hit your fingers, with them switches, those metal switchers. So, new people in the chat, put into the chat, how much do you think this guitar weighs? And you will be the proud winner of wherever I lost that Celestian football, as they call it in Britain. Football.
Octo.
Brand new. I've only squeezed it now twice.
Here's the ESP tremolo.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Hold on. Let me solo you in.
There was no
Look at that thing.
LTD back then.
So that's what they had on
guitar.
ESPs.
It doesn't say copied after or licensed after Floyd. It gives a.
I swear, I gotta look it up. I swear, doesn't Steve Vai's gem have a Floyd?
That's a good question.
Yep.
Does Steve Vai's original gem guitar have a Floyd Rose bridge? Question mark.
I mean, it's possible that it was put on, custom for him.
It featured a semi-hollow body, Floyd Rose tremolo bridge, 24 frets, in the 25.5-inch scale length, all of which were the specs that Vai desired.
Yeah.
Because what I heard,
desired that. You're right.
Because what I heard was Steve Vai was gonna sign with, be an artist for Carvin, and that was the sticking point. Is they weren't allowed to use Floyd Roses at the time.
That would make sense.
Ibanez was able to. That was the story I heard.
Raymond, guess again. Okay, I'll give away some specs on the guitar. This will help, and then whoever guesses right at the end, if you guys all pick the same pound and ounce weight, then I will have to adjust. I mean, I'll enter everyone's name into the name of wheels, or wheel of names, or wheels of names and names and wheels. We'll enter you there, and then we'll do a spin of the wheel, right? Anyway, so you guys want to know the direct specs and the cost of every spec on this thing? You
Sure.
guys want to know that? All right, let's show that.
So what's the base price? What's the cheapest you can get that guitar for?
All right, so the base price of the Vader Headless 6 with a trem is $18.49. Now I went with the Swamp Ash body, which added on 100. The pearl white finish added on 200. Clear gloss, free. Thinner neck profile. Oh no, clear gloss is 50. Thinner neck profile, free. Painted gloss neck, another 200 for the painted gloss neck. That's a lot, but I think it looks sick. Ebony with less color variant, another 100. Then we got the offsets, dots, pearloid, no extra. We got stainless steel, medium jumbos, standard, no extra. 14-inch fret radius, which I did not want the 20-inch fret radius that you see on a lot of these more flat.
No, 20. No, that's too much for me.
That's common for some of these Kiesels. So I wanted the 14-inch fret radius, which I think is perfect.
That's actually the main reason why I don't buy. I'm not interested in a multi-scale Kiesel. They only come in 20-inch radius.
Yeah. So here you've got neck center single humbucker, right? 50 extra bucks there for that. And then beryllium in the neck. No, what does it say? Beryllium in the bridge. I think they're wrong on that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I had it backwards. Wait a minute. Lithium in the neck and beryllium. Yeah. I think they must have put the beryllium in the bridge, and I think that's why I wanted that. Yeah. I wanted the less toppy, higher frequency bridge and middle with the lithium in the neck, which the lithium in the neck gives you a more, fendery kind of chime on the neck.
Is that right? Could lift it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was thinking, I think they put the beryllium in the neck and the lithium in the middle, and then the beryllium in the bridge.
That's possible. But why didn't they cover? They put a special. Originally, when I designed it, it didn't have that white cover.
The uncovered, because the covered beryllium gets that, or the beryllium single coil gets the cover, but the humbucker beryllium doesn't get a cover.
Oh, interesting. Okay, you could be right.
You asked for it.
I'll ask him about that because that's something that I didn't clarify. But so far, I'm liking how it sounds. Then it does say
beryllium humbucker's nice.
Now it does say KLS in middle position. What is KLS in middle position?
KLS. Kiesel lithium single coil.
Okay. Yeah. So the lithium is in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, there you go. Which is kind of nice because if you want that out of phase thing or whatnot,
Well, typically, the middle position lacks a little bit of punch, and that lithium has a little more output than the beryllium. So I think.
Okay, and I might take the cover off that neck position pickup only because I don't think it's going to affect the tone very much, and I think it'd look better if they were all the same look. Don't you think?
I would ask them about that because there might be something preventing that from being possible.
Maybe. It did cost extra. It says white pickup, $20. So it's kind of weird.
That's for all your pickups.
Oh, might be right. The bobbins. That's what I wanted, white bobbins.
Yeah.
Lewis is guessing 5.25. That's probably closest so far. Can
I say something real quick?
Continues. Go ahead.
Lewis, the Ned shirt that you won is on the way.
Nice. All right, so the last page here shows the pickup pole. I wanted the pole's black, so you got that white black thing going on. And then the drop shadow logo, if you just go with their standard logo, which is a lot like more in your face, I went with the drop shadow logo, so it's not so boom Kiesel right on your guitar there. And then knobs with the white pearl inlay, only $10 more. And then the ultimate soft headless guitar case was not extra. That's standard with them. So that's it in total. And then right at the bottom there, I should probably show you guys what the grand total. 28 hundo plus less deposit. So under $3,000 for, you know, a guitar that you custom design and make and set up.
Yeah, ultimately, what
That
you're
kind of level, it's pretty amazing.
what I feel like you're really getting with Kiesel is, like you said, you custom order. You just you get to tell someone else what to make. You know,
Yeah.
you don't get that opportunity all the time. You know, even when you go to a restaurant, you're ordering off a menu. You know, like there's certain things you can order and certain things you get to actually be able to tell somebody, hey, make this like that, like this, like that. That's not all. It's not that common.
And the fact that, like, what really turned me on to it after listening to Phil McKnight talk about their factory and at the Kiesel event too, and he's done the factory tour, and you get a much closer connection to the people. Kiesel Connect, you know, closer connection to the builder, who's got a closer connection to the artist, and then you're going to get closer to what you're looking for. And what I was looking for was not necessarily a you know, EMG active type setup again, as I had in the past, but something that it's not going to need batteries, you know. So the back, you just have the two compartments, right? And for a travel guitar, or even not as a travel guitar, as a main guitar too, this thing can pretty much do all the sounds that you want. Though I have thought about doing a different wiring setup with it too, with a push pull on the tone knob, possibly.
Labs, I'm curious.
But I didn't have that before, so I'm just wondering if that might be something that would give me an advantage, you know, to be able to.
Have you seen Larry Mitchell's most recent, or his recent videos about his Kiesel Headless Delos?
I may have. I mean, I watch a lot of stuff. It's hard to keep track, but it's possible.
Well, Larry Mitchell has a couple videos out about his Headless Delos and how it's his travel guitar, and it's his guitar that he can bring on the plane with him in case you know, they lose his luggage or something like that. He has a solid backup.
Yeah.
And he raves about it. He thinks it's great, you know. So I think it's cool.
That's a really good idea for pros like that.
Yeah,
that
no, Poo Ninja's 100% right though. That is 100% right. That's why you see some ugly builds on the used market out there.
People get a little you know, creative, and then it's like, what the, you know.
Yeah.
But
I got Flame Co with pink splatter on it. It's like, oh, why?
Ron's like, yeah, why?
Why'd you say pink?
So let me do a quick.
Sound a lot better about that too. I'll say there's a lot of things they just won't do. You know, they've increased the amount of things they just won't do because they don't want their guitars out there looking like crap. You know,
right? Well, there's that too. You know, yeah. But what really turned me on to making the purchase was Phil, you know, really giving everyone a good idea of what that company's about now, where they've, you know, evolved to now, where they're at. You know, I like the connection to the Star Wars thing. I grew up with that, you know, like a lot of us big Star Wars fans, right, Johnny? Ron?
That's right.
Octo, probably a little bit. You're more millennial age, so, you know, even though there's Star Wars in your era, it wasn't the same as for us when that first happened. That was like the most amazing movie. You could not believe your eyes what was happening on the screen there. It was so I think outside of maybe 2001 A Space Odyssey, there was nothing quite like that. Maybe Close Encounters of the Third Kind was pretty fantastical too, with the amazing score and the amazing visual effects, you know, and that's Spielberg, of course.
Well, same
composer, you know, but we're talking about you know, just an impact.
The movie that captured my imagination as a kid was the Jurassic Park movie, the first one. When that came out, it was just like, it was larger than life, you know. It was like, you know, it looked damn real for the time, you know. It was cool, especially for, I was like 9 years old when it came out, you know. So it was just the perfect age to just like think it was a really cool movie.
Another favorite of mine from the early 80s was Blade Runner, which had Harrison Ford in it, of course. And that was an amazing, you know, movie as well. Oh, really?
No, I'm laughing because a bunch of my friends used to call my dad Harrison Ford.
That's funny.
Like he looks
Why?
like Harrison Ford. Just because he looked like him back then, I guess.
That's funny. Well, that was a really cool movie too. But and then there were so many, like what changed Johnny's life. Going to see Back to the Future, right? Johnny became a guitar man ever since then, right? Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, of course. So back to the guitar thing. So do you guys want to hear it? I mean, should I give you a little bit more close-ups of what it looks like to anyone who hasn't seen? Sure. One of the things I really like is how the clear finish went all the way to the edge of the ebony there. So the ebony is, of course, natural on the face.
Well, that's what you should do. You should flip the guitar around and try to make it so you could see it in like playing position, like if we were to be playing it
like this.
Because it really that way, and then just rotate it away from you.
How do you mean?
Rotate the top of it away from you.
Top horn up.
No, the top of the guitar.
All right, hold on. How about I just strap it on and I stand up?
Oh my gosh.
Ron, don't go crazy with that machine, man. All right. What I love is how it just sparkles.
Get it over with on this show, Ron.
Yeah, before tonight, right? Don't you guys have a special guest tonight?
No.
All right, so this is plugged in. Now, right now, I have it run through an overdrive, an OD1, into the Walking on the Moon, into a cable out of the way, into the Jam Delay Llama Extreme, into the new, or not quite new, if you want to call it new, it's actually a vintage thing. I'm going to put this around the other way. And of course, the strap is a black Levi's strap. What just happened? That's funny. Johnny's strap.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. What happened? All right. There's always got to be something, isn't there? Thank goodness. Otherwise, Johnny would never show up because he's like, I got to have some craziness happen. All right, there we go. Let's go through. There we go. All right, is that better? How does that sound? Let me go ahead and take off the. I'm going to take off the. What do you call that?
Pants
stuff. The shorts. Johnny. We're going to eliminate the cancellation there. All right, here we go.
You're supposed to play headless guitars naked, lads.
Really, Johnny? I'll wait for you to do that show.
Okay. I'll do that Monday at your house.
To turn that off, Lazzy, you could go a little louder.
Hold on, let me find a pick here. And of course, if I'm going to use a pick, I'm going to use that one. Thank you, Cole. Well, if I'm using a pick and I'm strumming a little harder, it's a little louder, right?
Yeah, I mean...
All right, with the OD1... All right, now let's put that Walking on the Moon pedal on.
You got to play some Police, though. I think I showed you how to play Message in a Bottle.
like it so far. So that's in the bridge position. This is in the neck. Now, one thing I noticed is that this neck is so solid. Watch. It does not move. You can't do anything like that, like I would sometimes do with bolt-ons.
It's the carbon fiber, man.
That's right. So it's a swamp ash body, carbon fiber. Tell us a little bit more. You know more about these.
Did you say carbon fiber?
It could be
Carbon fiber.
It's carbon fiber.
Yeah, they use high strength dual action truss rods, and then they also use dual carbon fiber rods to enforce the neck. And it being a neck through, I know it's probably still just on the neck though. Probably doesn't go all the way through the body. It's just the neck, I think.
Not through the headstock.
No, because I've seen the bars and they're neck length. They're not. They
through
wouldn't
the
be.
headstock, John? How you like that cord? It's a new one.
They're super stable.
That's the Nazi cord. Oh my god. Not C. Just to make sure you understood that, Johnny.
I appreciate you repeating that.
Yeah, say that again.
That's an original song. Anyway, yeah, I'm very excited about how this guitar feels and plays so far. And
You don't know what the best thing about the guitar is?
The price. That's one of the best things about it.
It's not the best thing about it, though.
All right, tell me the best.
Best thing about it, it's
How
getting
much
you to
does it weigh?
play.
Oh, it's got me playing constantly because it's in the living room. It's in here. It's at my sister's garage. If you guys saw the thumbnail, so yeah, it's definitely got me.
Cool. You take it everywhere
jonesing
with
to
you.
play. You can.
I mean, it has a nice case, right? Wasn't it?
It's like the size of a large. Yeah, it's here somewhere.
It's like a
size
gig
of a
bag
large,
kind of case or something, right?
Yeah, basically, it's the size of a large backpack.
So wait, so you want me to come over there Monday morning?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So here's a backpack.
Are you going to come down, Octopus?
Monday?
Monday, early
No,
Monday.
working. Here's a backpack.
I feel like I got something going on Monday.
I think you said you did.
I don't think I can make it Monday.
So here's a backpack.
No, I got a doctor's appointment. Unless I can get out of there early and swing by.
Here's not even a large backpack, and here's the guitar case. Yeah.
What's in the backpack?
Nothing. It's empty. It had my
It's
gear that
strap-on
I
stuff.
brought back from my sister's garage. So,
I've got an Amswag I could throw in the giveaway.
all right, sounds good. You'll have to bring it down on Monday, because I'm sending it out on Monday.
Yeah, I'll try to make it down Monday.
So you guys want to hear a couple other positions? Here, Johnny, here positions. Just making sure. So this is in the
Scott.
neck, right?
Scott, yeah, I'll try the guitar. We'll do a live Monday, and I'll play the guitar.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the Walking on the Moon pedal. So you just hear it with a little delay in the neck position first.
That's probably my favorite pedal of yours.
Then in the fourth position.
Yeah,
I
it's a
like
great
that
pedal.
sound.
Good morning, Janice.
Now this is that lithium pedal in the neck. I mean, in the middle, right? Oh, I like that. Listen how clean that sounds, dude. You should have heard this thing through that JC90 at my sister's garage. Maybe we'll go over there after, on your way to wherever you're going Monday.
Me? I have an
Listen to
appointment that I have to be at 1 p.m. So if I can
Now
get there by, I'm planning on getting to your place by 10, if
Cool.
that's cool.
Perfect. Okay, here it is in the, I guess, the second position, which is bridge mixed with middle.
Yeah. Scott, all these shows are soap operas, man. True.
I like that one too. And then here's the bridge. Of course, hotter. Now, the one thing you can't do is I went and reached for it, but it's not there. The head starts
That's
to
what she
go,
said.
woo, 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 woo. So you have to go like this.
Bummer.
I know, right? Because I like doing that. And now what's nice about this bridge, made by Hipshot in collaboration with Kiesel. So they designed it together for these guitars, right? You can go up too. So that's pretty far. Check it out. I like it better with the harmonics. Nice, right?
How's staying tuned good?
It stayed. Look, check it out. Oh. I didn't tune before the show. Which is cool that you can go up that much. I mean, that's a lot. Right? It's at least a whole tone. Yeah, it's a whole tone, right? Janice is disgusted with all her guitars. I'm sorry to hear about that, Janice. Oh, well.
Excuse me.
Janice, you got that cool pink guitar.
I love that walking on the moon pedal, dude. It just adds a lot of fun. And the overdrive is pretty cool, too.
You got 1 minute.
They're going to get you with a copyright strike. They're going to get you.
Anyway, so
I'm just
that's the
reading
deep
the chat
dive.
now.
I
It's
mean,
funny.
the deep dive. Janice is funny. Okay. I should bring them all to Ron and have them fixed and then stay the night there and then head home later on, right?
I'll
Drive
do it,
down-
Jim.
Ron will fix it right the first
Whatever
time.
it takes, I'll do it.
He'll take care of you. I'll send him a couple bottles of wine and he'll be happy. Reminds me of the 80s, man. This guitar, the tone of it, it's very Fender-esque in the neck position like that too.
You need to be
It's
playing
so-
some White Lion.
There you go, right? So, I don't know any White Lion songs, but there is that original song I wrote about Roxy, which is kind of a rock ballad about her leaving, you know, her flying away. I could sing it to you, but I can't sing. Roxy. No, how does it go?
Roxy.
Not that one. Not that candy song. Roxanne. And not Roxanne. Yeah, it's it goes.
Don't fly into the red light.
Roxy, Roxy, where did you go? You flew right out that open
All right, I gotta go.
door.
I'll see you guys tonight. I gotta run.
All right, right on, dude.
There,
Bye-bye.
JB.
Oh, Roxy. How does it go? Roxy, where did you go? Where did you go? Anyway, I gotta finish writing that song. Like, put the whole thing together. Right on, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this crazy voyage with the Kiesel and with everything musical. Right? It's all music therapy to me and you and everybody. I hope. Right, Ron? Right, Octo?
Yes, sir.
Octo, I'm digging your hair, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm digging this midday Friday thing, honestly.
I wish I could do more midday stuff, but it's not easy, you know. And by the way, I think Metalhead Hippie show's on right now. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is
check
it?
him out. Well, I think he usually does the Friday thing. I think it's either on right now. Oh, my
You
friend
good?
Trey Xavier is doing his show right now.
I didn't say really hi to everybody, but hi, everybody.
My buddy Trey doing the gonging of people's music show. He cracks me up. He's amazing. He's funny as hell too. And then who else we got? Subscriptions. Yeah, I don't see. I think Metalhead Hippie comes on at 1, and then we've got Know Your Gear coming on at 3 p.m. Right? Oh, we got Valerie Brat doing her show. Is she live right now, or she already did it? Oh, she already did her Friday song show 2 hours ago. Yeah, man. So there's lots of stuff to watch on YouTube if you guys want to watch other stuff there. Third Eye Blind's Stephen Jenkins is being interviewed. Oh, he was interviewed an hour ago. No wonder nobody's here. They're all watching this guy. Right on, the front man of Third Eye Blind. All right, you guys. Hope you enjoyed that deep dive to a degree. I think I went about as deep on it. Now we got to weigh the thing, right? So everybody, How much do you think it's going to weigh? Everybody try to guess. I'm going to unplug it.
I'm going to change mine to 5.7.
All right, let me see if I can find that.
Now, is that 5.7 or 5.7 ounces?
5 pounds, 7 ounces.
So,
Okay.
yeah. The points and the ounces, that's right. I know I have that.
But you've never done it.
Let me go find that thing. I think I said it.
We got a
aside just for the
6.4
purpose,
from
and now I
Keith.
can't find it. That's what's
6.9. 6 pounds, 3 ounces, G. Butch.
true.
Scott Nickerson was at 6.9. Matt Stewart, 6 pounds, 2 ounces.
Gotta be here somewhere. You know what? I gotta take the headphones off. So talk about me or amongst yourselves.
7.1 pounds from Ian's Guitar Shack.
I usually have it right here in the closet, hanging right here, so I can just grab it. And I took it down so I could do this. Now I can't find it.
Janice coming in hot with the 7.5 pounds.
Huh.
7 pounds from Mark's gas station.
Oh, I would do something like that, wouldn't I?
I like we got a lot of different guesses, which is good. 7.25 from Raymond.
I really gotta do
7.25.
a purge of junk. Wow. I hope my sweetie didn't grab it for something, and then I'm looking all over here for it and thinking it's right here. I need to get an extension for these headphones.
G Butch, you got a good guess, but Matt Stewart kind of made it tough for you to win. You got to hit it on the button.
No. Oh, I bought some pickups or pickup rings for my Les Paul black metal.
Laz, we can't hear you.
Let's see.
He can't hear us.
Oh, he took the headphones off. Dang.
How am I gonna weigh this? Oh, there it is. It's right on top of the amp. Yeah.
He's looking for the scale. That's funny.
It's like when it's in front of your nose, you don't see it, right? All right, you guys ready for this?
Are you gonna do like a live reveal, or are you gonna keep it to yourself and then tell
I'm
us?
gonna show it to you guys as I'm doing it.
There we go. All right, get your last second guesses in.
Get your last second guesses in. As Oculus would say. Oh, I got that all twisted. All right, hold on. Let me solo me so you guys can see the numbers on it, right? Let's not break the guitar the first time out, right?
With the strap on, using a luggage weight, or luggage scale.
Luggage scale. Okay. I'm gonna move the chair out of the way so you guys can see. You know what? That's another thing I bought recently.
No, he did specify that he was going to include the strap.
I did specify I'm including the strap so it has something to hang on to. Otherwise, there's no headstock and nowhere to hook this thing onto. So it needs to have the strap on it. And the closest to the pounds and ounces, and if people guess the same, then we're going to hit the name of wheels. Guys ready for this? And I got to first do the zeroing it out.
That'd be funny. He could have. He said, "Oh, what does that say? We can't see it."
It's zeroed out.
Oh, says
Okay.
nothing.
It says 0. Here we go.
Hey, it makes two of
Now
us,
let's
Scott.
drop it. Okay, I'm going to grab the camera, and it should beep once it's. Oh, it's heavier than I thought.
Wow,
7.3.
7.3.
So with the strap, 7.3. 7.3. So I was way wrong. I knew it was going to be around 6.5. I thought maybe, but 7.3. There you go. And maybe this strap, because it is real leather. It's got some.
I think Raymond won.
Weight to it. Raymond, you won. Subtract the strap. I can't. There's no way to do that unless I just tie a shoelace on here or something. So it's
Or
gotta be
just
with
weigh the strap by itself and deduct
Okay,
that
we
from
can
it.
do that. All right, let's do that. All right, it's at 0 again. All right, let me put the guitar down. Take the strap off. Okay. We're going to hook it right through here. Okay, the strap is
8 ounces.
0.5.
5
So
ounces.
the guitar actually weighs 7.3 minus 0.5, which is 6.8. So I was closer. I thought it was 6.5, right? So 6 pounds.
Well, Raymond was the winner. Now Scott
Sorry,
Nickerson's the
Raymond.
winner.
You asked for the strap to come off.
After taking
made me
Raymond's
start
advice on
laugh.
taking the strap off,
He just made me start
Scott
laugh.
Nickerson won.
Scott Nickerson won. All right, who else guessed 6.8? Let's look past. Scott was 6.9. Okay, so he's wrong. But we might have to go whoever's the closest. Raymond says 7.25, so he's the closest so far. Right? Oh, no. No, he's not, because 6.9.
That's what I'm saying. He was the
Oh, look at that.
closest.
Scott's at 6.9, so he's the closest so far. Let's keep going back. Let's keep going back. So far, that's the closest.
Now it's just a debate on whether we keep the strap at weight or not.
No, it's not. It's got to be without, because we're
Without?
saying-
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then Scott
The
wins,
actual
in my
guitar.
opinion.
Poos at 5.8. Lewis at 6.5. Yep. Yeah, Scott was in with the 6.9 from early.
Unless we're doing, what is it?
Raymond was close, but not
The
quite.
Price is Right rules.
7.7. So Ian, and so far Ian and Scott are both going to go on the name of wheels. It looks like The wheel of names, I mean. Okay, yeah, wheel of names for Ian. Okay, here we go. Let's do the wheel.
No, 6.7 is not 7.7.
Oh, did I put 7? Did I say 7.7?
It's 6.8.
Hold on. Did I misread that? Thought somebody put 6.7 and 6 point. Let's see. Oh, you're right. So Ian's okay. So yeah. So it's Scott. Scott, you're the winner chicken dinner, bro. Right on. Where is that? The original guess. Scott's original 6.9 early on.
Congrats, Scott. You'll get your package.
Congrats.
Soon.
Janice, X me to remember that. All right.
Send Johnny an X
guys.
to
I gotta
send
go
Laz
make,
an X to remind him.
I gotta go make a yummy lunch for my sweetie when she comes home today.
Yeah, I need to go get some lunch too.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a rockin' Friday. A lot of cool shows on today. 21 people in, and this is awesome. 21 people here. And we're going to be doing something special in about a month from now, almost exactly. We're going to be going down to Los Angeles, or Los Santos, as some of you guys know it. Right?
Oh,
you can hear my stomach already growling for lunch. And we're going to go check out the Best of All Worlds tour with Sammy and the boys, and Loverboy too. So we got the Loverboy and Sammy and the boys at the Kia Center, as well as the Concord show we're going to see on Saturday, a couple nights before. And we'll probably have some shenanigans afoot for that show. Johnny's Tuesday show.
Ron, you coming?
No.
Fly out, dude. Fly out. That would be so cool. Anyway, Ron, we'll see you at NAMM next year, right?
That's right.
We got to get your ticket.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Tickets now. And then we got to get everyone's name on the list of who wants to be staying at the party house, the NAMM party house this year. It's going to be killer as it was last year, except for people catching the flu. Hopefully no more you-know-what happening down in LA again, but it probably will, you know. It probably will. So until next time, you guys all rock. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up to the show. And sorry that it took so long to plug it in and play it for you guys, but I'm telling you in the room, bro, you got to come down on Monday. And
I'll try
listen to this. It'll be pretty awesome. But, you know, some other time, right? We've got to get together, rock out. We can even go to my sister's garage and just get loud over there, right?
Get it, Scott. Go win
You
it.
can play the drums while you play the guitar or the bass or whatever. You know, we can rock out. And until
Oh,
next
that amp
time,
sounds
guys,
amazing. It sounds really killer.
Yeah,
And that
my
guitar
sisters
is
have the JC90,
great.
which sounds pretty freaking killer too.
No, I bet. No, the guitar sounds great, man.
Yeah, it's exactly,
It does.
dudes. I mean, it's exactly what I mean. I hoped for it to be nearly this cool, and it's cooler than I thought it would even be. Yeah, and check out Johnny tonight talking. When do you guys have that special guest on, Ron? Can we talk about that
Tomorrow.
yet? Tomorrow. Who's that going to be?
I can't say yet.
Oh, I thought secret.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys, it's somebody super, super cool. So you don't want to miss Saturday's show. I'm going to be hopefully available because I'll be hiking in the redwoods down along the coast, actually. I'll show some pictures of that on my Instagram. So until next time, you guys, you all rock. Thanks for coming to the fun Music is Therapy and Gear and Demos shows available on this channel. Sundays, Gear and Demos, Music is Therapy show will probably feature, I don't think we're going to be able to feature Johnny for a while. But we might, I don't know. Ron, are you done with your feature thing? Or should I
No,
do
it's up to
something
you.
else? Well, last time we pretty much, the whole show was taken up by your story again. So we don't have to tell that same story again. Maybe you can come on and talk about how music is a therapy throughout your life since then, and with your family and all this other stuff that's happening. Your son killing
Yeah,
it
that'll
out
work.
there in the world as a rocker, rocking it, right?
That'll work.
Why don't we do that? All right. Until
Okay.
then, you guys rock on. Thanks for coming, man. I got to hit this special.
Wait a minute. I got one.
Oh, you got one too? All right, bring it.
Obi-Wan is